Hello, my name is Miranda Purdue, and I am going to present my listening and speaking project. And during this project, I am going to share with you my screen. And, and on my screen, I'm going to talk to you about a social studies unit 4, grade 4, and the task 1 that we will be presenting. So during task 1, there's going to be two learning targets. The first one is our social studies learning target, which is explaining events and issues that increased tension and led to the Civil War. Now, the second one is a listening and speaking target, which says that they can paraphrase portions of a text that's read aloud or information that has been presented to them in diverse media and formats, including visually, quantitatively, and orally. So with that, the task 1 is they're going to choose 1 out of 5 people. They can go through and they can look and see if they're interested in Susan B. Anthony, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Frederick Douglass, Sojourner Truth, or even Harriet Tubman. Once they figure out who they want to research and learn more about, then they can use any of the links that I've provided for them. For instance, if they chose Frederick Douglass, they would click on Frederick Douglass and it would take them to a Ducksters media page. On this media page, they will be able to read information about Frederick Douglass, see some pictures of Frederick Douglass, and they will be able to learn more about Frederick Douglass. If they are struggling with reading the material, for instance, my students are special education students and they read below grade level, then they can click on this arrow, and when they click on that arrow, it will actually read them to them so that they can listen to the document being read to them in order to have the information that is needed. After they have done this, then they can go to their choice board. Whenever they click on their choice board, it's going to take them to their Google Classroom where I've uploaded it, and then their choice board is to choose one of the activities in order to complete this task. Now, with this activity, they can create a timeline. So they can take what they've learned from the Ducksters and paraphrase it into a timeline to include 5 events. They can write a story. Now, this says for them to write 10 sentences, but again, if they are struggling readers, then they are probably struggling writers as well, and you can modify that, or you can give them their Chromebook and let them do text to talk. There you can include 5 fact cards with illustrations. They can create a slideshow using Google Slides, and in their slideshow they can include their title and 5 slides with an image and facts about their person. They can create a fake book. They can create a newspaper article, and this is just like a generator, so you can just click on that and then create that article. They can create an acrostic using Google Docs, or they can create a thinking map and choose one of the many thinking maps that we've used this year with their 5 facts. And another way that they can differentiate if you have struggling readers or if you have gifted is not only can they choose one of those 8, but they can also choose a free choice. They can create their own project in order to present to you what they have learned and to present it back to you. They would be able to take this and present it to their class. So during this task, they are working on their social studies standard, but they're also working on their listening and speaking standard as well. So you can take this fourth grade standard and you can accommodate it according to whether they're gifted, if they're right on target, or if they may be struggling a little. So thank you and for listening, and I hope that maybe if you teach fourth grade social studies, you can use this as well.